one of their respective blue lines. We ask that you now please rise and leader and gear for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's matchup between the Western Hurricanes and Harbour here at the Greenfield Energy Center. Female Sedma currently taking place over in Dartmouth this weekend, so lots of Dartmouth teams over here playing on the Halifax side as we get this game underway. Puck being chipped through. Hurricanes are going to try to lay some offensive pressure here early to start this game off. Down and low, battling for this puck. Chipped up into neutral zone ice. Sent back down in. Loose back for this one. Played out. Rage here with an opportunity to try to break out early and get themselves down the ice. Played off into neutral zone ice and kept up by the Hurricanes. Still working to try to clear here. Mayo jumping on this puck. He'll take this one back. Pass off to Lewis. Lewis, he'll take his way. Looking up ice. Trying to move in over the red. Gets that one down in low. Hard chip in. As it's going to give the Hurricanes some time and space as they're able to just ice that one down. Looking to find a stick. Didn't quite. As we get a new face-off coming down in their zone. Both teams currently sitting 11th and 12th right now in the standings, so close matchup today. Hurricanes look to chip out here early. Caught up in some feet of Crawford there as he'll lay a big hit. Hurricanes trying to work their way in here. Picked off though. Crawford looking up ice. Loses that puck out of his possession. Shot off there and that one's just wide. Still working to find this puck. Crawford once again on the boards, taking his time. He'll send that one across. Working down in low as the Rage will take their space up ice. Down in over the line. Shot off there and that one's just wide. Sent up into neutral zone ice off of a chip, and it's Norris that picks this one up. Sends that one across. Chip down in deep. Hurricanes off to get this one. Working down in low, trying to hold on to possession here as the Rage continue to lay big offensive pressure there. Down in now, Churchill. He'll be the one to chip that one in. Picked up down and low. Rage putting some defensive pressure here. Hurricanes now with an opportunity to try to put something towards the net. And that one is blown down. So new face-off coming our way here in the Rage zone. Puck being played off down and low. Looking to find it out in front. Shot off there. Nothing off of that one. Knox, he'll step through. Sends that one, and that one's just wide. Rage looking to try to clear here as the Hurricanes have a bit of offensive pressure. Caught up just inside the line now. Chipped through. Still working to try to find this one. Up into neutral zone ice as the Hurricanes will continue to try to push forward now and reset here. Knox tries to chip this one through. Pressure against him, though. Turned over by Baldwin down there as he can't quite hold on. Rudolph trying to get a suck on it. Dando steps through, shot off, blocked off in front by the Hurricanes. Dando jumping on that puck. Was a huge player for the Rage last weekend as he was able to get a couple of goals and played a super offensive game for them to try to get them a point. Unable to take a win, but able to continue to work there. Ferguson tried to send that one in. It's just going to be offside there by Santos. A new face-off coming our way here just outside of the Rage zone. Puck draw from one ball by Tandle as that one's sent in. Back hard now, Lewis. Lewis, he'll make a move. Looking his head up ice and chipped up in neutral zone ice. Turned over and sent back down in deep. Lewis once again going to be the guy that gets there first, but turns that puck over. So opportunity here for the Hurricanes out in front, but nobody's there. Kept up by Ferguson as he'll try to throw that one on net. Rebound opportunity. Nobody can get their stick down, though. Just try to sneak that one through. So change here for the Rage as they'll get some new legs on the ice to try to continue with this one. Puck one back. Picked off by Wynot as he'll send that one down in deep. Working down in low, trying to break their way out now. Comes the Rage. Carroll was shut down by Wynot, though, just outside the line and offside. The Hurricanes win again. So new face-off coming our way as they'll get all lined up just outside of the Rage zone. Puck one off there. Taken back by Barnett. He'll look up ice. Pass off there. Trying to work through. Shot off there. But no rebound opportunity for the Rage. So Western were there to shut that one down early. Mayo tried to work his way in out wide and get that shot off, but was unable to follow through on it. Puck played off down low. Hurricanes want to clear here early as they're trying to get up into neutral zone ice, but shut down as Mayo is coming back hard to defend that puck. Time now for the Rage to try to set up a play now as it's Mayo that's going to take this one out and wide. Pass over there to Price, who can't quite get a stick on it, though. And it's White with a shot off there. Rebound opportunity out in front. Continuing to lay some shots off there. But no goal that sneaks through off of that one. So a switch here, a new line out. Puck played off down and low. Hurricanes will want to clear here early. Pass out in front. Nothing there. Continuing to work to try to find it. Battle down in the corner. There's a Chevry that lost that one. Chipped up and out and through. Down the ice. That puck goes. Just got past Barnett down there. Battling down there and a glove is lost. Trying to find it as this puck gets chipped up the wall but can't get through by Crawford, who tried to lay some pressure there but couldn't quite. Up top, Knox now. Shot off there. Tracking in front is the one to shut that one down. So it's Crawford back up the other way now. Simon ahead of him. Pass off there. Try to chip that one through. Simon chasing now. Stick on the glove there, but nothing that sneaks through. So new face-off here deep in the Hurricane zone. Puck played up top. Chance here for the Hurricanes to break out early. They can't get this one out past as there was good pressure there from the Rage. Why not turns that one over? Picked off now by Dando. Dando, pass across there. Trying to make a play and set one up. Pressure here from the Hurricanes as they'll continue to try to jump on this puck. Try to get a shot off there, but caught up in a skate out in front. To back up the other way, the Rage go now. Dando, he'll be able to get that one down and deep. Working down and low, trying to find this puck. Rudolph trying to lay a hit there, can't quite. Trying to find this one. Why not pass off there? So Hurricanes will try to take this puck at wide. Trying to make a big move there, can't quite get past. Pass out in front, but shut down here early. Rage will continue to run around here in their zone for a moment as they continue to look for a way to clear. Sent up top. Hurricanes playing this one down and deep. We can try to keep the Rage hemmed in and create more offensive opportunities. Loss up on the line by Ferguson. As Donaldson is going to try to win that puck, but can't quite. Dando getting back hard, tracking this one. Tries to lay a hit, can't quite get anything off there. Shot off, but caught up in some shin pads. Carroll now down and low, trying to clear. Caught up in a battle. Leaves this one off. Over the red, over the blue as McPhee walks through. Loses that one, trying to make a move. So back up the other way now, the Hurricanes go with some speed. Dion, he'll throw that one down in and chase. Chipped out now, Dion, he'll step up. Pass up top. Shot off there, rebound opportunity, and that one is blown down. Harbour were trying to keep traffic in front of their net. So we'll get a new face-off coming our way deep in their zone. Puck dropped and played down low. Lewis sends that one across. Carroll, he'll work this one up ice. Looking. Bergeron over the line now, trying to hold on to this puck. Loses it in a battle. Picked up and back the other way now. The Hurricanes go. Taken down hard by Carroll, though. So he laid a big hit there. Lewis, after the whistle, trying to get a last hit off. Face-off one out by Santo out in front, but nobody there to support that puck. Pass up now as the Rage will try to get in early. Picked off down low by the Hurricanes as they'll try to exit their zone. Trying to make their way up ice as that one got taken off the stick of. Chipped through here. Sent up top. It will be held in. Shots right now are 4-3 for the Rage. Backtracking this puck hard. Pressure here. Icing is called off. So battle down and low is giving the Rage some time here to try to break out as the Hurricanes are trying to make a change off of that one. Looking up ice. Cut back. Trying to create a space and time for themselves as Mayo's going to chip that one down in. Offensive change here for the Rage as they're sending out a new forward line. So trying to jump on this one early is Crawford, who's going to win that battle, but sent down in. Simon back for this puck. He'll pick up. Look up ice. Try to make a pass there. Hurricanes laying some good pressure on. Knox able to hold that line as he sends that one down and deep. Colonel, he'll send that one across. Dando now. Dando taking a look. Cuts back, giving himself some more space here. Trying to create a way to break out, but he gets shut down. Battle along the boards, still trying to find this one. Up the other way now, the Rage go as they'll try to make their way down ice. Crawford trying to sneak through it wide and lost that puck in a battle. Hurricanes trying to clear now as they'll look to try to chip through. Can't quite as it gets caught up along the board. Simon now steps through, shot off there, and that one's chipped out into the corner. Chevrolet, he'll send that one down in the battle. Still working down low. Crawford loses that one off of his stick, trying to be chipped out now. Can't quite as it's held up along those boards once again. Still trying to work to find this puck. Crawford thought he was going to get through there with that one, but couldn't quite. Sent back down in deep. Looking to find this one against the boards. Trying to step out through. Dando putting on some pressure, but back now. Why not? Why not? Seeking through. Oh, wide shot there and stopped. So new face-off coming our way here down in the Rage zone. Penalty being called now. looking like it's going to go to the Rage. It's going to be a tripping call. Coming against Lucas Dando. Looked like it might have been after the whistle there. He was trying to say that the Hurricanes were trying to pressure the net. So now power play opportunity here for the Hurricanes. Try to get themselves to be the first one up on the board here first. Ross sends that one across into open space. Dion jumping on that one. Trying to chip through, but sent down as the Rage are able to clear early. Back down in, trying to pick this one up in their own zone. Working their way up into neutral zone ice now. Over the line, McPhee trying to pressure. Can't quite get any good pressure off on that one. Blinn working down and low. Ross on the boards now to try to chip that one towards the net. Picked up in the corner now. Still working, Blinn. Taking a step. Tries to leave this one off. McPhee with pressure down low. Still trying to find this puck. Try to be chipped through there by Carroll, but couldn't quite hold on to possession. Pass out in front now. Quick shot off there, and that was just wide from Dion. Working down a low, traffic in front. Puck is loose. Picked off now by McPhee, who will throw that one all the way down. Picked up now by Blinn. Space and time. Pressure from Bergeron, who's able to pick up on that fanned play and send that one down in. 45 seconds to go on the penalty. Rage able to clear there a couple of times, keep some pressure off of them. As the Hurricanes will look up ice. Just over the line, a broken stick for the Rage. So already down a guy and now down a guy without a stick as he'll try to clear through. Shot off there and another broken stick. So the Rage down 2 sticks right now and the whistle will go. Price the second one to lose his. Series of unfortunate events there for the Rage, as that's not what you want to see on the penalty kill, but the Hurricanes unable to jump on that one and do anything with it. Down and low, trying to be chipped through here, gets past Ferguson. 15 seconds to go now on the penalty. He'll make a partner pass there. Hurricanes will try to continue to work their way in. Justin looked like they might have been trying to go offside there, but not quite, as they had somebody up high waiting for a pass that never came. Dando over to the box now as that puck gets sent all the way down. Icing called off of this one, though, as Hurricanes will try to make their way up ice now with pressure against them. Donaldson down there pressuring that puck hard. Trying to turn over. Chipped up along the boards now and kept in up top. Still working down and low. Up into neutral zone ice, and Baldwin's going to try to send that one back in. Picked up now is chance for the Hurricanes to try to set something up. Why not? Can't get over the line, though. Ferguson, he's going to send that one down and deep. Tracking this puck hard, trying to find it. Kept in up top as the Rage will try to clear here. Lots of pressure here from the Hurricanes. Trying to turn this one over just inside. Why not? Passes that one off. Looking down in. Shot. That one's blocked off by traffic in front. Still working down and low. Sent up to Corkum, who's going to send that one just wide. Huge hit down and low. No call on that one, as it was a clean hit down back behind Rage net. Ross is going to chip that one down in. Now with some space and time, Carroll working his way out and wide. Carroll taking a look. Gets shut down there by Corkum. Sends that one across. Brent jumping down there to try to put some pressure on that puck. Coming back now, Carroll is going to have some space with some light pressure here from the Hurricanes. Skating right into it, past his bench, just over the red line. We'll try to send that one down in deep. Ross back to pick up this puck. Just 2 minutes to go here in the first. White down there pressuring hard. Ross looks up ice. Pass off there. Working his way in. Out and wide. Trying to get down and through his Blinn, but got that puck taken from him. Mayo trying to clear now. Up in neutral zone ice now. The Hurricanes go as they'll try to reset, regroup here, and get back in. Over the line now. Shot off there. Out in front. Traffic. Rebound. Puck was still loose, but blown down. So new face-off coming our way here deep in the rage zone. Puck dropped and played back. Up top, shot off there. Working down and low. Rage trying to clear here, trying to get some pressure on the puck. Mayo picks this one up. Mayo moving up ice. Looking ahead. Has Price with him. Chips down into the corner. Mayo all by himself down there, working against two-man pressure. Chipped out now for the Rage as they'll try to go back and pick this one up deep in their own zone. Down and low, still battling to find this puck. Price lays a huge hit down there. Up top, stepping through, shot off by Knox, and that one's just wide. Puck played off into the boards. Stepping through as trying to hold off pressure here as there's less than a minute to go in this first. Still trying to break out was Price, who was unable to as that puck gets sent back down in, but picked off by Bando now, who sends that into open ice. Twendle, he'll try to make his way over the line, but Simon able to have control of this puck. Turned over deep in the corner. 3v1 down there. Crawford able to send that one up. Working to try to clear. Caught up in a skate of Why Not. Picked off now by Norris. Norris sends this one across for Bando. Bando working his way up ice. Has a bunch of options ahead of him and chooses to clear right down on net. 10 seconds to go now. Knox picks this one up in the corner. Working his way up ice. Trying to work his way out. Gets into the neutral zone. Pass off there. Twendle working his way out wide. Has Why Not going to the net for him. And the buzzer will blow down the end of this first period. So both teams will head to their benches for a quick break here before we're back for more action here live on High Button Sports. Thank you for tuning into the first was us. Welcome back, everybody, for more second period action here as we get started with the puck being dropped to center ice. Simon battling for it early as the Hurricanes will try to gain the zone early, but giving the Rage a chance to break out here. Simon picks this puck up, trying to break through. Campbell with pressure against him. Working their way up. Chevrolet, he's going to try to chip this one past. Caught up just outside the Hurricane zone now and sent down in. Trying to make a play back with it was Corkum who sends it up into neutral zone ice once again. Puck sent down in. Corkum, he'll pick this one up back behind his own net. Starting to move up ice. Outlet pass there to Campbell to try to make his way down in. Pressure against him from Carroll. Making his way to the net, and that puck is left on the doorstop. Nobody there to pick it up, though. Now being played off into neutral zone ice. Being pushed through here by Bergeron. He tries to get this puck off. Down in Crawford now. Hit off by Corkum. Twendle back for this one. He'll send that one across. So Hurricanes look up ice and try to clear in the neutral zone now. Looking to turn this puck over as it's chipped down in low. Shot off there and a whistle to shut that one down. So we'll have a new face-off coming up here deep in the Rage zone. Puck played up top. Trying to chip through. Chip back down in though. Western looking towards the net. Nothing off of this one. Good chance there, and it's cleared now by the Rage. Icing will be the call as we head back down to their zone for a new face-off. Puck played off down and low. Sent up top. Looking, stepping through. Shot on ice there and picked off by traffic in front. So Rage trying to break out now. McPhee couldn't quite get past Campbell though as he laid great pressure out there. Norris picks this one up in front. Backhand up top. Dion, they want to keep it in on the board. Stepping through. Forehand. Pass off their shot and that one's just chipped up into the glass. Still working down and low, trying to find this puck. Rage here with an opportunity. We'll have a penalty coming against the Hurricanes, it appears. So they're able to get into the zone. Pulling their goalie to get that extra man out on the ice. Down and low, working. McPhee gets hit against the boards hard. And the whistle goes. So Hurricane penalty coming up now. So 2 minutes last going to be the call here. So 2 minutes of power play action here for the Rage to try to get themselves up on the board. Blake moved Ross to be the one to take this one as he'll sit in the box for 2 minutes. Mayo tying up on the face-off, trying to sneak their way through down and low. Sent up top. Pass to Simon, who sends this one over. Chevrolet looking, sends this one up top to Churchill. Carroll sends that one down in. Mayo picks up down and low. Simon jumping on this one. Hurricanes able to try to keep this puck movement to the outside. Back up to Carroll. Carroll sends that one down to Chevrolet and picked up by Simon though, as he wasn't quite able to get there with a stick. Simon stepping up. Sends that one back down the wall. Still looking, and penalty now coming. Once again. Some confusion on the ice of who this one's going to. So back to some 4v4 action here now as the Rage take a penalty on that power play. So Knox and Mayo in the box now just after that battle along the boards. New face-off here. Coming up down in the Hurricane zone. Puck played up top to Dando. Sends that one across. Stepping through. Shot off there. Off the mask. Rebound opportunity for White. Can't quite find the back of the net on that one. Still battling down there to try to get this puck. Crawford, he'll send this one up. Still battling to find the puck. Hurricanes are trying to clear. So 4v3 action out here. Picked off by White. White will send that one back. Trying to work their way up is Dando. Dando over the red. Working his way outside. Shot off there. Just wide. Still working down and low. White now. White sends someone in front. Rebound opportunity. Still loose out front. Crawford with a second shot off there, but can't get anything through. Still working up top. Dando in the shin pads. And back the other way now is why not? Why not? Working through. Forehand backhand shoots and just off there. And that one is kept out. Pass up now. Rage looking to make their way up ice. Send that one across. Picked off. Crawford working his way out. Sneaking through. Backhand pass there to Lewis. Lewis can't quite get that one through. Net appears to be off. And the ref will blow this one down. Good opportunity on both ends in that last couple of play there. So new face-off coming our way here in the Hurricane zone. Puck dropped and played off into the boards. Looking to gain control and sent down early there by the Hurricanes as they'll head back down for that one. Trying to track that puck down there. Played off in the corner. Carroll trying to chip this one up. Corkum with a huge hit up on the line. Puck played out in front, but nobody jumping on it. Still working shot off towards net. Down and low, trying to find this puck. Down and low. Puck being played back now. Taking a look, stepping through, pass up here. Looking up, pass off to McPhee. McPhee trying to work his way over the line now. Gets hit hard. So back up the other way now. The Hurricanes come in, trying to sneak through. Shot off there, and that one is blown down. Everybody let out of the box now as that whistle is gone to end off the roughing penalty there. So back to 5v5 action. Wout here. Puck played back behind the net, looking to move up ice. Chipped off the boards. Trying to work their way through. Pass up here. Just over the line and offside it is for the Rage. So new face-off coming our way just outside. Face-off one off by White. Trying to find it. Blinn wins that one over. Pass up to Santo, who's has three different players against him, so can't quite find that puck. Price sends that one down in deep. Blinn back for this one, picks it up down low. Working to try to clear the zone. Sent off forward, passed over there, but can't quite get anything on the stick. Donaldson trying to work his way back, but gets that puck taken by Lucas. Lucas making his way out, leaves that puck and able to recover. Sends it back down in deep. Working down and low, still trying to clear. Turnbull try to get a stick on that one. Sent across, still working as the puck is sent back down and low. Trying to find it. White lets off his pressure. Hurricanes now shot off there. Rebound opportunity. That one pops out. Another quick shot, but it's kept out by Dando. Sends that one forward. Working in now. Donaldson driving the net hard. Gets that on his stick. He shoots. He scores. Top shelf to put his team up 1-0 to start this game off. Needing that puck as he heads down the line to celebrate that one. Great pass there from Price to Donaldson to make his way down top shelf. Shot and goal. Gets the Rage up 1-0 in this game. Sent down in deep now. Crawford hustling to get down there to try to put some pressure on that puck. Trying to be cleared through. Pass up here to Twendle. Twendle, he'll make his way over the line. Pass across there, but shut down. Up now and neutral zone ice and sent back forward. O'Donnell, he'll make his way over. Sends this one across as he gets hit hard. Sent back down in. Rage looking to try to find this one as they try to clear. Caught up top though. Puck sent back over to the boards, battling. Hurricanes now with possession as they'll look to set something up. Send across Simon now. Simon, he'll take his time. Try to make a move there, but gets shut down. Try to shoot, but that one gets knocked up deep into the glass. Down low, Chevery trying to move this one across. Picked off down there, though. Sent up top. Walking. Pass off there. Connell trying to keep pressure off of him. Huge hit down in the corner. He looks to try to gain that puck once again. Simon trying to chip through. Can't quite. Looking towards the net. Hurricane step through. Shot off there. And that one's just wide. Clearing now just off the glass. No ice. Back down hard for it as Knox. Knox, he'll pick this one up and start to move his way up ice. Simon lays a huge hit against him. Down in over the line. Campbell try to make a pass. Gets caught up in the skates. Gets caught up in the skates a second time. Penalty coming towards the Rage. Whistle is blown. Penalty going towards Simon as he tries to fight that call. Charging call, and he's not happy about that one. Puck is dropped and played off down and low. Carroll tries to send that one up. Corkum keeps that up top. Pass across, back to Corkum. Shot off there. Rebound opportunity in front, but traffic is the one to shut it down. Carroll working his way down the ice. Carroll, quick move there. Backhand shot, and that one's just out and wide. Still working down and low, trying to find this puck. Time now as the Hurricanes will try to make their way up ice. Moved forward here, down in over the line. Out and wide, shot off towards the net there. Nothing off of that one. Down and low, still working for this puck as it gets sent up top. Corkum holding on to this one. Makes a move. Back down the wall. Donald trying to move this one off. Corkum, he'll send that one down. Pass up top once again. Stepping through, shot off there. And that one is off into the corner. Picked off by the Rachels. He'll try to clear, but can't quite with pressure against them down and low. Under a minute to go now. And the penalty is they are unable to clear. Finally get that one down, and Hurricanes will head back for that one as they'll try to make a quick change. Pass up here, just over the line, down in. Shot off there, and they shoot, they score! Hurricanes tie this game up. Goal scored by Jacob Santos. He was able to just get that puck on his forehand to get his team all tied up here in the second period. Puck played off here. Sent down in. Played up top. Kept up. Mayo working his way through. Bergeron is up there with him. Mayo taking this one out and wide. Forehand tries to send it across. Gets caught up on the glass. Down in. Hurricanes looking to clear. Turner going to keep that one up top. Big hit down low by Santo. Still working to try to find this puck. Sent up to Trudeau again. We'll try to send that one back down in. Santo now chips that one down in deep. Working to try to find it down there. Puck played off and sent up. Trying to chip through. Can't quite hold on to possession of this one. Pass off and that one's just wide. Down and low, continuing to try to find this puck. Bergeron makes his way in, chips that one down and low. Played off there. Hurricanes with a chance now. They take a look for that stretch pass. Working their way through. Dando back to play some good defense and get a body on no whistles. They try to find this puck. Hurricanes were able to notice that change happening from the Rage. Tried to take advantage of it, but couldn't quite get anything off of it. Still working down and low. Trying to hold on to this puck. Pass off behind the net down there. Sent up along the boards, out in front now. Opportunity here. Trying to work their way through. Outside, Dando. He'll pass that one off to Rudolph. Rudolph over the line. Hands us this one off to White down and low. White working in the corner. Taking a step out. Up top. Pass off there to Burns, who just will miss the net on that one. White once again in the corner. Sends this one back up. Shot off there. Someone's just chipped out into the corner. Still working to try to find this puck. Slashing call going to be coming here towards the Rage. Dando just after that play as he hits the box. So putting the Hurricanes back up on a power play here once again, just under 9 to go in this second period. Puck played off down and low. Sent up top, Hurricanes trying to set something up here. They want another power play goal shot there, and that one's just up high. Everybody in here can feel that disappointment off of that one. Still working down and low, trying to find this puck. Pass back up top. Over to Corkum. Corkum, shot off there, that was just wide. Frenham steps through. Shot there, rebound in front, still loose, can't quite find it. Trying to get a stick down. Frendel, he'll work his way down, pass up top, over to Corkum now. Corkum sneaks through, shot off there, and that one's wide once again. Up on the line, O'Donnell trying to find this puck. Holding on to possession, stepping through, pass down to the boards. Looking towards the net shot, and that was just wide. Puck played up into neutral zone ice now. Corkum with pressure from Crawford. He'll send that one forward. Carroll there to back that up, though, trying to sneak his way through with possession. Sent forward and passed through. Working down in, sent back across. Corkum picks this one up back behind his net. Looking to try to play this one up ice. Pass forward here. Just over the red and can't quite get over the blue with that one. And offside it might be called, but picked off by the Rage, who will send that one all the way down. Corkum once again picks this puck up. Waiting, taking a look. Donaldson there to pressure if needed. Chipped off to the stick of Santo down in deep. 14 seconds to go here on the Rage penalty. Still working to find this puck. Battling along the boards, up to Blinn. Blinn stepping through, pass down low. Colonel looking towards the net. Back up to Blinn. Blinn stepping through, shot. Penalty expired, so back to 5v5 action. And a new face-off coming away here in the Rage zone. Late change here as the Rage will try to finish this one up. Pass up top here off the face-off. Stepping through. Ross looking for a play. Moves that one down in low. Carroll the one to get a stick on it, though, as he'll try to chip up through. Simon now. Simon chips this one up. Stepping through is Ross. Ross backhand pass down low. Sent into the corner. Rage looking to clear as it's Blinn on the line. Steps through with a quick move there. Sends that one off. Shot off there and a save. So new face-off coming now deep in the Rage zone. Puck played off deep down and low. Looking to find it. Hurricanes trying to jump on it. Price down in the corner. Tries to chip this one through. Held up top by Knox, who gets a shot off there. Rage still trying to clear up the wall now. Chipped through. Caught up in some traffic, but makes it through to White. White working his way down. Pass across to Price. Shot off there. Loose in front, but picked off by the Hurricanes as they'll start to make their way up ice the other way now. Chip through there. White, he'll chip that one down in low. Trying to find this puck. Held up. Hurricanes now moving in with some speed as they get taken down in a battle. Puck being played off down and low, and penalty coming. Trying to touch this puck, and Carroll gets a touch, and Rage back on the penalty kill. So back to 2-minute power play here for the Hurricanes. Levin, the one that's going to sit in the box. Down and low, working, quick move there. Pass up top, taking a look over to Corkum. Corkum steps through, shot there. Loose in front, traffic here, trying to find this one, and that one's blown down. So new face off here, deep in the raid zone, 145 on the penalty. Shots right now, 24-13. Puck played off down and low. Chipped back. Moved forward, quick move there. Back up top to Corkum. Corkum stepping through, shot off, chipped up wide. Trying to find this one down and low. Working. Hurricanes continuing to try to get something towards the net. Pass out front, opportunity here, and shot goes wide. Still taking a look, back up to Corkum, who's going to step through. Passes this one down to Wynot. Wynot shot off there and out into the corner. Still battling down and low. Sent back behind. Taking a look. Chip down and low. Out in front, opportunity here, but nothing off of that one. Hurricanes, once again, Corkum, another shot, and chipped up into the glass as they continue to try to utilize this power play that they have. Corkum passes that one off. Donald steps through, shot there out in front, and that one gets shut down. So new face-off once again here in the raid zone. .44 seconds left on this penalty kill for the Rage as they'll continue to try to clear here. Pass across to Blinn up top. Steps through, shot, and that one's just wide. Working down along the wall, trying to find this puck to gain possession here. Crawford doing a great job keeping pressure off. Stepping down in, looking out in front. Pass off there, nothing off of that one. Blinn up top once again. Passes down low to Oden. Oden gets a shot off there and saved. So once again, a new face-off here. Raid zone 15 seconds on the penalty. Shots right now 29-13. Played up top, Blinn stepping over, pass off there. Back up to Blinn. Shot off there, just 5 to go now on the penalty. Lewis trying to gain possession of this puck. Able to hold on, Lewis. Up top is McPhee ready, but Lewis is going to try to skate with this one. Chips it in deep, trying to jump on it. McPhee now, down and low. Pass out in front, opportunity there, but nothing. Hurricanes back up the other way now. Pass off Dion. Dion trying to sneak past. Kenny, no he can't as that one gets turned down. Still working down and low, picked up by McPhee down and low. Starting to work his way up out of the zone. Using his speed to get past here as he's going to try to take this one out. Pass off there to Donaldson. Donaldson sneaks through a shot and that one's just wide. Back up in the neutral zone ice now, and it's Dando. Dando tries to make a chip forward there. Working his way up and just over the line, sneaking through, shot off there, and a glove save shuts that one down. So new face-off coming our way here in the Hurricane zone. Puck played off down and low. Corkum, he'll take his time to skate with this one. Tries to chip this one up the boards now. Chipped out through. Dando back for this one. Played back forward. Trying to sneak his way through now. It's Crawford who tries to get past there, but Corkum staying hard on him. Shot on net, and that one is shut down. Reach coaching staff looking for an explanation of why they continue to get so many penalties and none against the Hurricanes. Puck played off here out in front. Opportunity, nothing off of this one. Chipped out and wide. Dando trying to jump on that one. Able to move that one forward. Battling on the wall here. Crawford sneaking this one through. Chevry trying to pressure this puck hard. Gwendol working his way through. Chips that one down in low. Working to try to find this puck back behind the net now. Trying to gain some possession. Pass out here. Simon trying to work it out. Can't quite. Huge hit by him as he takes himself down on it. Puck played back now. Ferguson taking his time and space. Tries to chip this one through. On the stick of Dando. He'll move that one forward. Sent back down in. Trying to find this one. Ramp now. Pick this one up. Trying to move this one forward. Chevry now. Chevry trying to make a quick move on Ferguson. Can't quite. Simon the one to back up that puck and send it down in. Change here for the Rage. Hurricanes trying to jump on this opportunity. Pass forward. Sent up in neutral zone ice. Can't quite get a stick on it. Turned over now by Trudel. Pass off to Dando. Back to Trudel. Cuts back to give himself some space. Just 30 seconds to go now in this second period. Trying to clear the end this thing off. Mayo trying to chip out. Puck is caught up in a battle there. Just along the boards. Trying to find a way to get it through. Played off down in. Chipped up in neutral zone ice and turned over by Ferguson, who's going to send that one back down in deep. Working to find it. Hurricanes trying to make a quick change if they can. 5 on the clock now as Rage will try to hold on to this one for the last couple seconds of this period. Buzzer to end this thing off as Trudel took himself down in the corner. So thank you to tuning into Rage Hurricanes here live on High Button Sports. We'll be back for more third period action here after a short intermission. Welcome back, everybody, for some third period action here at the Greenfoot Energy Center as we get started with this third period. Score currently set at a tie of 1 after an exciting first. Lots of action, lots of penalties, and certainly lots of opportunities. Puck being played out here. Hurricanes clear their zone here early to start, but icing is the call. So we'll head back down to their zone for our second face-off of this period. Some more U15 action here at the Greenfoot Energy Center as it's currently the Rangers and Whalers about to face off over on Rink C. We are streaming as well, commentated by James Bryan over there. Puck being cleared off into the neutral zone. Looking to try to jump on it. Played off on that. Played back behind. Shot off there, but nothing off of that one. Trying to move off ice now. Hurricanes try to gain the zone. Chip through here. Just over. Mayo all by himself, so loses that one. Sent down in. Back for it now is Lewis as he tried to make a move down there. Battling for this puck, caught up. Chevrolet down there to help. Cleared up and through. Moving down in now, turn roll. He'll get a shot off and up into netting. So new face-off coming our way here in the Hurricane zone. Puck played off down and low. Working, shot off there. Kept out. Moving in now. Hurricanes are going to take this one out wide. Dion, he got shut down though. So back up into neutral zone they head. Simon, he'll get over. Shot off there, and that's a glove save. Working his way down in. Up along the boards now, trying to find this puck. Up into neutral zone ice. Carroll now. He'll move that one forward. Chip down in. Huge hit there trying to find this puck. Working down and low as the Rage will continue to try to get some offensive pressure going. Battle in the corner. Sent up top. Hurricanes now with possession. Why not? He'll send that one across. Trying to find somebody on this pass. Looking towards the net. Rebound opportunity in front off of that one, but nothing. So new face-off coming now, deep in the rage zone. Puck played off down and low. Sent up to Price. Price, he'll make his way into neutral zone. Price over the line, sends that one down and deep. Working down low, trying to hold on to possession. Chipped up into neutral zone ice. Sent forward there by Norris. Mayo now, Mayo, he'll send that one down in. Working down there, trying to gain possession of this puck. Kept up there. Hurricanes, they'll work their way down into neutral zone ice. Trying to get through with this one. Dion just in over the line. Donald trying to move this one. Sent up now by Norris. Tries to work his way out. Still working to try to move this puck as a rage. Price with a big pass to Mayo there. Can't quite hold in possession. Just chips it in to get that change. Time now for the Hurricanes to try to break out as they gain neutral zone ice. Chip down in deep. Looking to go down and find this one. Down in over the line. Still working down there. Chipped up. Caught up in some traffic though, as it's sent forward. Still working down in. Knox able to try to make a big stretch ice pass there. And able to hold on as there's lots of great pressure there from the Rage. Still working deep in the zone. Puck played up top. Being pushed forward and sent down into the corner. Back down for this one. Western not having super hard pressure at the moment. Trying to gain possession again as they're able to pick it up down in the corner. Chevrolet working to find that puck. Crawford. He'll move off and try to get broken out here, but can't quite find the puck. Still working down and low. It's Dando now. Dando, he'll make his way up ice. Just over the line he goes. Looking towards the net. Quick shot off there for Dando. He shoots. He scores to get the Rage up 2-1 in this game. Huge goal for his team as he'll head to the bench to celebrate. That play started from him and ended from him. So we'll get all lined up here at center ice for a new face-off. Wade certainly excited about this one as they are now up 2-1 in this game. Puck played off, sent down and deep. Hurricanes going down to pressure. Lewis, he'll pick this one up back behind his net. Down and low, still working. Trying to get something going down there. Searching for this puck. It's Trenwald that'll get it on his stick. Hit hard into the boards. Able to pick up again. Still working down there. Played out in front and off into the corner. Still working to try to find this puck. Down deep and back forward hard. Foot race here. Hurricanes first to that puck as they try to play it up. Still working down and low. Sent up along the boards. Trying to work through. Nothing off of this one. Down in. Played back there. Hurricanes trying to clear their zone here as the Rage continue to hem in with some pressure. Penalty coming the way of the Hurricanes now as that hand was up and the penalty was called. Going to be a 2-minute boarding call here. Going to the Capital Dimmel as he'll head into the box. Puck played off down and low. Quick shot out there for Simon off the face-off, and nothing off of that one. Still working down low. Puck dropped off the face-off, held up in a battle. Played off into the boards, sent across. Hurricanes will look to clear this one here early to try to kill this penalty off. Simon holding on to control. Passes this one over up top to Carroll. Carroll stepping through, shot off there. Glove save, rebound came loose though, but nobody jumped on that one. So puck played off down and low. And sent out by the Hurricanes. As they'll try to lay some light pressure on. Try to kill off the rest of this. 1:25 left in the penalty. Down and low, trying to move in. Carroll moving down the wing with speed. Can't quite hold on to that one though. Puck played back. Time now as the Hurricanes will try to get a change on the PK. Pressure, but still an opportunity here for the Rage to try to get a good breakout started. Played up now. Brampton will send that one down in deep. Trying to work down. Hurricanes trying to pressure to clear this puck out. Puck gets played back down. Simon, he'll send this one across for Carroll. Carroll sends that one off. Huge hit there and sent up and down. Trying to make that stretch ice pass to Mayo on the change. Mayo now working his way out wide. Stepping through. Draw pass to Chevrolet who got to get a shot, and that one's blocked off. Still working. Shot off there, but kept out by Corkum. Chevrolet against the boards, trying to find this puck. Stepping down low, trying to move it back. Corkum picks this one up. Corkum starts to move his way up ice. Pass off there to Carroll. Can't quite hold on to control. It's Brandt now that goes back for this one. Back to 5v5 action here. And a quick turnover on net. Almost resulted in a goal there for the Hurricanes, but nothing off of that one. Puck played off down and low. Up top. Shot off there and a save. Puck dropped and played off here. Up into neutral zone ice. Battling to find it. Hurricanes trying to step in over the line. Trying to work their way down in. Turned over here by McPhee. McPhee making his way in. Shoots that one down and low. Going to track this puck hard. Caught up in a battle in the corner now. Hurricanes looking to try to clear their zone. And a whistle goes as we'll take a moment here after a hard hit there in the corner. Seems that all good down there as the trainer went out on the ice to help down and low. Seems that everybody is okay, which is what we like to see. So finish off the last 10 minutes here of this third period cleanly as we await to see where this face-off will take place. So new face-off now outside of the Western zone. Shots are right now 32-22 for the Western. Pass back here. Western looking up ice. Try to chip forward here as they'll try to make their way in. Turned over there just inside the blue. Pass up here. Bergeron just over the line. Pass off there to Crawford, who couldn't quite hold on to possession. Still working as that puck just comes out of play. So new faceoff coming our way once again. So new face-off down and low. Played off into the boards. Working down there was Donaldson, who was able to play that one back down, but picked up now by the Hurricanes as they'll try to work their way up ice. Just down in over the zone now, trying to cut towards the net, but gets shut down there by great defensive pressure from the Rage. Still working down and low. Cleared up into neutral zone ice now. Trying to jump on this puck. And the whistle will go to indicate icing as they'll head back down into the Rage zone for a new face-off. Puck played off that face-off back up top. Shot off there, just wide. Down and low, trying to find. Cleared out by Norris there, but doesn't quite make it all the way out. So once again, Rudolph getting a stick on that one to be able to get that one down. Hurricanes now trying to move this puck, trying to get their way in. Pass forward there, but picked off by Donaldson as he continues to lay some pressure. Leon working his way in, out wide, shot off there, and that one's shipped into the corner. Working down and low, Knox, he'll hold the line and send it back in deep. Still working the corner, pass out front, shot off there, and nothing off that one as it's just wide. Down and low, still working. Puck played up. Trying to chip it through, kept up there the first time, but made it through the second. Pass off to Donaldson as he just gets over the line. Trying to make a move there as he plays that one down and low. Rage with the change here, so trying to get fresh legs out there. Just over the line, trying to work down in. Kept up here. Hurricanes. They'll take their time back in their own zone. Trying to set up a play with it. Passed up here, Lewis. He'll try to make a move, but gets in the way of Price there. Down in, still battling for this puck. Mayo, he'll try to chip it through. Back up top. Quick shot off there for Carroll on net, but just chipped out wide. Campbell now, he'll look to try to clear the zone. Pass off here. Vion, he'll make his work down in and try to make a move there. Picked off. Quick shot off there, but a save. So new face-off coming now in the Rage zone. Puck played all the way down and offside, or icing, sorry, is a call. So we'll head back down to the Rage for a new face-off. Puck dropped and played off up top. Quick shot off there, and that one's just wide. Dando jumping on this puck, trying to clear through. Rage staying hard on this one, trying to chip up. Caught up, though, by Ferguson, who sends that one back down in. Dando first to that puck. Sends it up to Mayo. Corkum pressuring that one hard. Mayo trying to work his way through. Corkum staying hard on that puck. Shot off there, but nothing off of that one as it pops out. Puck played up there. Still working to find it. Chip back down. Brampton trying to hold on to this one. Down and low, still battling to find this puck. Taken down. Lots of pressure from the Rage defensively here, trying to keep this puck to the outside, but now the Hurricanes with a chance. Step in, shot off from Ferguson, rebound, and they shoot, they score! Just off the rebound, Hurricanes able to find the back of the net as they head to the bench to celebrate that one. Goal off a why not shot originally from Ferguson. So we head to center ice now. Game tied up at 2 for a new face-off. White trying to move in here early. Picked off. Hurricanes back up the other way now they go. Out wide, Dion. Shot just off the skate of Norris, and that one looked like it might have hurt. Battling down and deep in the corner. Trying to gain possession of this puck. Played up top. Blinn steps through. Shot off there. That one's just out wide. Still working down and low. Puck played up to Ross. Ross shot off there. Caught up in some traffic in front. Campbell was trying to sneak through a rebound. Still trying to stay on it. Can't quite. Played up into neutral zone ice. Simon, he works his way in. Shot there and just off the glass. Whistle blows, so new face-off coming our way. Working down low. Lewis trying to jump on this puck early. Played all the way down. Carroll in a foot race now against Dimmold for this puck. Trying to find it down low. Hurricanes throw it out in front. Still working down there. Trying to get something off. He shoots. He scores. It's Dimmold to put his team up another goal. As they head to the bench to celebrate. Top shelf able to get that puck up. So Hurricanes now taking the lead in this game 3-2. So puck played off here in neutral zone ice and played down in. Working through, trying to get something off, and a penalty now coming against the Hurricanes. So Rage now up on a 2-minute power play. Still a little over 5 minutes to be played in this game. It's going to be Dimmel that goes in. Mayo up here to take a face-off. Huge opportunity here for the Rage to try to tie things back up once again. Puck played down low. Cleared early by the Hurricanes. The Rage will try to take some time here and try to regroup and set up here to get good possession. Chevrolet loses that one in a battle. Just in now, and that puck is played off into the corner. Finding new ways to get in here. Just over is Carroll. Carroll down low into the corner, trying to find this one. Caught up in a battle. Still digging. Trying to gain possession. Carroll finally able to get this one. Mayo down and low. Mayo working with possession. Loses it in the battle. As Corkum continuing to battle hard. Hurricanes trying to clear off of that one. Get this one up in neutral zone ice. Making the Rage regroup. Carroll, he'll send that one down in deep. Corkum jumping on this puck as he clears that one down. Crawford moving down in. Picked up down low. Trying to move in. Up in neutral zone now. Crawford trying to cut through. Backhand, forehand. He shoots. Net is off and blown down as he is slow to get up on his feet once again. So just under 4 minutes to go here now in this game. 3-2 continues to be to the score. 36 seconds left in the Hurricane penalty kill if they've been able to clear multiple times now. Shots 38-25 for them as well. Shot off here, played out in front. Shot there to tie up the game once again for the Rage. As they'll head to the bench to celebrate this one. Baldwin able, one-timer shot to get that one into the back of the net. Game all tied up now at 3 with just 3:41 left to be played. Puck played off the face-off. Blinn taking space. Chips this one up. Down in. Looking towards the net. Shot off there, and that one's just up and high. Up top, trying to work through. Ross, he gets hit hard off that puck by Price. Puck is caught up there as nobody takes possession of it. Campbell picks this one up. Tries to clear. Ross up in the neutral zone. Passes this one off. Dimmel over in. He'll cut back to give himself some space, but takes himself down. Trying to be cleared now through. Pass up to Price, who isn't ready as he picks this one up. Down in. As they'll try to cut back, trying to find a way to get this puck to the net. Down and low. Price with a huge hit. Lewis trying to hold the line, can't quite. And now it's Dimmel that steps through. Walks in, forehand shot, loose in front, trying to find a rebound, and they can't. Continuing to stay on this puck. Big move there, trying to sneak through and find a way to get this one on. And a whistle will blow this one down. Line change here for the Hurricanes and the Rage, trying to get some fresh legs on the ice to finish this one off. 2:30 to go now in the third. Puck played off up high. Working to try to get through. Picked off by Ferguson. He'll send a cross ice pass to Corkum. Still trying to find it. Takes that puck right off of Mayo's stick. Dando now. Dando, he'll move in. Cuts through to the middle. Trying to sneak through. Shot off there. He shoots. He scores! To put the Rage up 4-3. 2:14 left to go in the third as he'll head to the bench to celebrate. So we'll head back to neutral zone ice for a new face-off after that huge goal. Corkum working to try to clear. Just over the line, and offside is a call against the Hurricanes here, as they'll get all lined up just outside. Just over 2 to go here in the third. Puck played back. Over to Dando. Dando. He'll clear up to Simon. Simon trying to work in. Campbell jumping on this one to try to get this one back in. Dando back once again, trying to clear the zone. Ferguson holds that one up. Turned over just inside. Working to get that puck. Just in. Dimmel with getting hit hard against Carroll. Trying to work his way over the line. Picked off here though. Carroll trying to sneak through. Still battling just on the other side of the red line. Working. Stepping through. Shot off there. Rebound opportunity. Trying to clear as a Rage. Up top, Ferguson with a shot. Looking towards the net. Cleared up into neutral zone ice now. Back down hard for this one. Whistle is blown. Too many men. It's going to be the call here against the Rage. So 1:10 left in the third and a man advantage for the Hurricanes. Rudolph heads in to serve that one. Timeout is called, so we will be back shortly after this timeout called by the Hurricanes. Whistle has gone to indicate end of that timeout as we head down into the Rage zone. Try to end this game off. 1:10 on the clock. Power play here for the Western Hurricanes to try to tie this game back up. Puck played out deep into the corner. Lewis. Rage are going to want to try to hold this one outside and just not allow anything to happen in front of their net, but here is a loose puck out in front. Opportunity played off into the corner. Still working, trying to clear a pass up top. Up on the line, time. Pass down low, Corkum with a huge shot off, but nothing off of that one. Ross loses possession of that one. Chevery, he'll send that one down and misses the open net, as that one's just wide. Hurricanes, they pick this one up, trying to make their way up ice. Trying to work in the zone here. 6v4 out there. Corkum, he'll leave that one off. Corkum down and low, sends this one back up top. Up to Ross, trying to set something up. Over now to Dimmel. Dimmel down low, pass, and nobody gets a stick on it. Sent down by Carroll now as he hits his stick. So back down for this puck now. 8 seconds on the clock here. Mayo pressuring this one hard, picked off by the Rage as they try to send that one down, and the buzzer goes to end this one off. Big late comeback win for the Rage here today at the Greenfoot Energy Center. Able to come back and take this one. Thank you for tuning in to Hurricanes Rage here live on High Button Sports with us this evening. Lucy Glazework on the call, Mila on the camera. We are back here tomorrow morning at 9:45 a.m. for Whalers versus Bandits. Hope to see you on the stream then. Lots more games left to be played this evening. Thank you.